Okay, guys, we just did a video 2 minutes ago. It was a sidechain delay video where I did a crazy effect thing, and it sounds really cool. I got exactly what I wanted, but I needed to automate out the sounds I didn't like. The delays, the whole purpose of the sidechain delay, of course, was so that the sidechain compressor would eliminate any time I didn't want the delay going, and the delay would only go whenever the vocals were going. And it kind of worked, but I wanted to do a little, because the effect was so bold, I needed to go back in and automate it. And now I've decided I only really need this one specific echoes. Now, let me show you what I'm doing. Here's the very first verse and or chorus, and I'm just turning it on. This is a volume, but I could have used it, off and on type of thing. Anyway, listen to it whenever it hits here and hits here. Okay, make sure my mix is okay. Here we go. My friend, we're going round again. She's going down, 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 yeah. Slipping back. It's just that extra yeah thing going. I like that, but here's the thing. Drawing this junk, I don't know how many times I got to do this in the song. I'm looking at, okay, I got this chorus, and I got some other junk, some other junk. It's just not fun. I don't want to deal with it, and I tell you, it's slow to me. And when I edit, I'm pretty damn fast. I got some pretty good fingers, which just comes from doing this, a million years, and having bands breathing down your neck and stuff. That seems to kick in the butt. So here's what I'm gonna do. Instead of having to go through and automate, what do I care? Well, something I've really got into here lately. It's part of my old age. Again, I'm 32, but I'm just impatient for things that don't do what I want them to do, which may explain why me and the wife want to kill each other. But anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to render. I call it side verb. It should be called side lay. There. In Cubase, we have the option to export any given bus or track or anything like that. I imagine almost every DAW has this potential feature, and there it is for me. So I'm just going to say, let's export just him. And we'll do 24-bit and all that junk, and I'll call it, side lay, I guess, for this. I'm just going to make sure I import it. And all my exact levels will be the same. It's exactly like I had this same bus playing when it gets back into the mix. So hit export, and hopefully this won't take too daggum long. If not, we'll edit it out. And what's going to happen here is this track's going to come right in where it needs to be. I can go and right-click on side lay here if I want to and remove it entirely. And what that does is it frees me up from, of course I can't automate anymore, but I can process it just like it was, some other WAV file. Now for the time being, I'm just going to ditch the volume on it so we don't have to hear it. I may want to go back to it, and that's why. But there it is. So now it's going to be doing stuff all the time. And again, this is supposed to be a sidechain compressing. Man, I'm losing my mind. This is supposed to be a sidechain compression fixer-upper, but it didn't quite work the way I planned. Sidechain compression was supposed to do all the work. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it right up here with the vocal, and I'm going to change the color on it too, so it's part of my workflow. All right, and now I'm just going to look at the choruses, and I'm going to go in and chop them up, and I'll show you how much faster this is than drawing stuff. So here we go. Down, down, yeah! And I can see it's right there. Just that little piece there, so I'd cut that and hit. I could probably just do it by looking. Yep, I can, so I can just cut that, and then, whoopsie. Well, I'm normally fast. I'm trying to talk and all that stuff. Now let's go back and check what I'm doing here. Down, 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 yeah! Slipping back to when it didn't matter. Down, 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 yeah! Wondering if it mattered. Okay, and so I can go through there. I know it won't take me half a freaking second. Well, a little longer than that. I'm exaggerating some. But it won't take me long at all to go through and find what I need and chop those up. So what I'm presenting here is sometimes if you're doing a mundane detail that you don't like, your software has other options. And in my case, I'd rather just deal with the rendered WAV file than have to monkey with all these envelopes and all this stuff I was drawing. It just makes me mad. And again, we covered this earlier today, and you probably saw it, read it, watched it last month or whatever. But anyway, they covered the idea of anything that makes this not fun has to be dealt with somehow. And I think that if I'm going to be doing a real mix, if I'm serious about getting the sound quality or getting the kapow, which is what I really care about, the excitement and the intensity, then I don't want to sit there and have to, fill out a tax form. And that's what I felt like there. Anytime I'm using my tax form brain, that should have already been done ahead of time, either by me or another person or something. So anyway, don't feel confined by your software and I have to use, their specific system. If you don't like it, then just change it. And of course, some specific systems, maybe they have thought about it quite well and there's a better way of doing what you want to do. So that's the other side to it. But anyway, thanks guys. Bye.